that's really the important thing. I don't care so much about pissing off the dragon. I care about getting Mavarax squeeze going.
So, a couple things. Illianor.
18.
From the lightning breath, you have a minor scar.
Okay.
You actually have lightning kind of going up and down your arm here.
You're like, no!
And it, like, kind of, like, spreads out like a lightning bolt would.
Okay.
Oh! Lightning bolt scars look really cool, actually. They're like fractal and branching.
Yeah.
It's worth noting, Mavarax only took 38 points of damage because of his newly acquired resistance.
He wasn't in the line of...
He was.
He was.
So you had him make a Constitution save against instant death, anyways. But
yes, you're right.
Zeus and I figured that out. So
that's it.
So,
it's called the Lichtenberg figure.
Also, as a side note, if the dragon does decide... The other problem that we still have to face when we're on land is the dragon is very upset that we had the faction criticism and decides to eat us. That is a fight we are not going to win. That is a fight we're not going to come close to winning.
Okay.
There is the off chance that he would just not even deign it.
Based on our conversation in the cave, and what you managed to say to him earlier...
I've paid for that. That's how I view the scar. Anyway, it's not atonement, but a little bit of a punishment for my.
I believe you might be blowing his vengeance a bit out of proportion. I think that he would only attack us if we were, actively opposing him in some way.
I'm not saying it's likely. I'm saying it's on the table.
I don't think it's on the table.
We talking about
just as he thought that the king betraying the entire kingdom was
a metaphorical one.
I will concede my occasional paranoia.
Yes.
Well, does it at least go as far as that you agree that we should wait to criticize until we're on dry land?
I would prefer that we wait until we're on dry land.
I don't even really see the need to criticize him.
He shot you full of lightning.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. It's alright.
Things happen.
So I would like to state right now, moving forward, that I object to being struck full of lightning.
Right, we'll consider that.
I will duly noted.
I'm fine with it, actually.
Learns Fireball.
So, would you be opposed to me casting Synaptic Static on a space that included you?
Me?
I would prefer not to be injured by my allies if that is all possible.
That sounds like you would hurt.
And Illianor, you.
Hmm?
Would you as well prefer not to be?
If there's no other option, I don't mind it.
Very well.
But if you go out of your way to do it against me, I will stop it.
Oh yeah, I understand that. I was just I believe what happened was in the dragon's judgment, it seemed like a reasonable risk.
Yes.
Now, obviously, he dealt a lot more damage to our allies than he expected, but I don't feel like it's the sort of thing that we need to be going and lecturing an ancient dragon about. I'm sure that he's calculated his own risks.
Vernon, you're even more insufferable now.
See, Vernon gets it.
Yes, of course I do.
I don't like being part of a calculated risk in that regard.
Well, unfortunately, you are.
I'm gonna go eat rats with
A lot
River.
longer than you, Arranis.
I'm gonna go eat rats with River. Goodbye, annoying smart
A
people.
lot longer than you.
At this point, the dragon's head just kind of flops next to you.
Hello.
Oh, I thought we were doing this in the hull.
We were in the hold.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not doing
His
enough.
eye comes up next to where the window is.
His ears must be burning, he must know.
You sneeze.
Good day.
Did I hit someone with my lightning breath?
Fucking lizard. Fuck.
River shouting from the crow's
Arranis
nest.
does take a bit of issue, but we're sort of.
I would like to apologize for that. It was dark. I couldn't really tell where people were, and I just kind of fired off the lightning, hoping that I'd hit something. I do apologize for that.
Do you happen to have any healing items?
No.
Was there anything else in the ship's hold, by the way? Any loot or like a treasure
no,
chest?
I checked. I snuck downstairs and found rats. With
Yeah.
a natural 20.
Are they healing rats?
Yes.
I feel pretty great right now.
They are very tasty.
Rats
Well,
are-
if it's any
in fact-
consolation, we'll be at Sabasso very soon.
rats
So,
are great.
in fact,
get your
River
rest,
is,
enjoy your night.
River's pretty bloated and kind of like rolling around.
Again,
just
I
cursing at the
apologize
dragon
for-
in the crow's nest.
Hitting you up.
Oh,
I have
perfectly fine. These things happen in a chaotic situation, like a
I
battle.
have these motes of radiant energy still. I would like to go fishing.
Go for it.
Here, let's say at some point seeing anything off the. Or actually, I'll make a perception to see if I can see anything in the water that I might be able to hit.
I think I might join Vernon in this endeavor, actually.
See anything under the water?
You do spot a couple of what appear to be fish.
Big things.
You see some big things.
All right.
Big shapes in the water.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot one. Actually, I'm going to go through the whole process. I'm going to go.
I
Hold
have.
on. Where the fuck is it? Crown of Stars. Here we go.
That's a lot of Eldritch Smites.
Fish just
Oh, sorry,
start
that's Eldritch Smite.
exploding out of the water. Absolutely. And you hear, ooh, dinner. And the dragon goes and like starts scooping up.
Mike, your cat.
I know.
So I'm on the other side of the
He's my
ship,
little baby.
and I rolled a 15. I'm going to cast Fireball into the water and a fish.
Yeah, you just.
Next time I see something,
River, you catch
So-
fish.
So we're gonna have.
I was diving for a cooked one specifically.
Yeah.
And then I
You
go,
catch
to
a
the
cooked
I go to
fish.
the opposite end of the boat from Arranis and just.
my fish.
Wait,
He's lifting this very fat river out of the water as he's.
no, I can't do that.
And so we have a fish dinner.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys have it. It's not quite cooked duck, but it's good fish.
Very good.
For a moment, I was thinking about disintegrating the fish, and then I realized the problem that
It wouldn't be
presented.
very good for eating them, now would it?
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Um,
Sure, we're not drawing anyone to us with all these fireworks.
sorry,
No, we
was
already
that
killed the
was that calling the
boat.
pirate a pirate king?
People.
What's the likelihood that we get attacked by two
Anyway.
ghost ships in one night?
I mean, should we test that?
Airdron 76,481
No, the Kraken.
to
Rolls a
1.
Shit.
D100. Rolls a D100. Gets
If
10%.
we're up against a Kraken, we're fine. We have a dragon bodyguard at the moment. It's going to be okay.
What were you saying about Pirate Kings, Vernon?
Weirdest thought occurred to me after I sat with the hat for a bit. It's probably not a pirate king.
Well, it's the metaphor of it,
Yeah.
king of all his
I'll probably
surveys.
still tell the story, but that's mostly just because, people on the land won't have a fucking clue
his
what I'm
hat
talking
is in
about.
one piece.
Dreamin'.
But-
Don't give it up,
Like,
Vernon.
Vernon,
Alright,
I didn't know really impressed my parents.
After your lovely fish midnight dinner,
That's your fault.
you go back to bed. In the
crow's
morning,
nest.
you wake up, and the ship is actually docked right next to
Yeah.
this basically like pillar of land.
Oh god, River's portrait is finally coming true.
Are we docked at a port, or are we docked dragon style?
Next, yeah, that second one.
Dragon style.
Oh no, where are we? Are we over there now?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Yes.
Aera, you recognize this as Zubasu.
He's technically here.
Way home. Well, we're at my home.
Well, that sounds lovely.
So,
You're really subdued, Vernon.
Tell me, what are the local customs like? Is there anything I should know? Go ahead.
Just make
Something that might be impolite to
make
you?
sure that so there is a thing where people are kind of offended if you're wearing too many clothes. So you might want to strip down at any possible opportunity.
Are you being honest?
No, I'm full of crap.
Make a deception. Make a deception.
I was actually about to believe you. Like, Zach was actually believing this.
Right. Aera,
Yeah.
we're trying to make a good impression.
Wait, Vernon. You make your insight with a disadvantage. All of you make your deception with an insight with a disadvantage.
What? Aw.
Because you really don't know.
Now, Aera, you seem to be giggling a bit when you talk.
Okay, I believe it. You see Illianor start to disrobe.
No, Illianor, stop. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that, man.
It is very important.
Oh, you were lying.
We are sort of acting as representatives of our respective homes.
Ambassadors?
Ambassadors.
close enough.
Damn badass doors. I love that.
Yes. Well, it would be very good if you could inform us of anything that might help us make a good first impression.
Okay, so...
And, potentially speed along any negotiations necessary, since we're going to be unseating an evil dictator.
Good question. Do any of you speak Orin?
No.
Kind of.
No.
Okay, well, so some of the more insular
Do
members
any of you speak
the,
primordial?
Yes.
Primordial. It's just basically some of the more insular members of the area don't speak common very well.
Well.
Okay.
Can you translate?
Absolutely.
All right.
It's that, yeah, I'm trying to think, I was never really good at customs, even when I was a kid, so, compliment the raw meat. You need to eat the raw meat.
Ew.
They don't cook it. We don't eat cooked meat. It's not a thing. But other than that, even just getting up to the area scene is pretty impressive. So,
Right. Well,
So,
find a few people.
I have a question.
sure.
Does a little more mechanical? For those of us that cannot consistently fly, are there stairs?
No.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I can.
There are some stairs to like a little training post near some of the fishing boats, but not up to the area itself. See, we had some problems with invaders a few years before I left, and they're a little bit twitchy now. We haven't had time to, or at least when I left, we hadn't had time to recarve in the stairs, and there were some people who actively didn't want them carved. So, yeah, sorry, you're gonna have to climb.
So,
I typed that just in case I disappeared for Katie, because now all I have is black screen.
In terms of who's probably running the place right now, there's my mentor, Ek, who's probably still up there. I don't know if he's got a new protege or what, but he's sort of the unofficial runner of the things. There are some clan elders as well, but he's really the man on the ground, so to speak, not literally, figuratively. In terms of who you want to talk to about the comings and goings and the sort of mechanical aspects of the area. He doesn't make a lot of the decisions, but he knows a lot of the shit.
But is there anybody you pissed off or something that you need to talk to, make amends with?
I can't really hear anybody. Can you all hear
Do
me?
we want to switch back over to Roll20?
Jim is looking like very slow to me. I can't actually hear him.
I haven't been talking in a while, so
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been listening intently.
sorry, I'm not real great at the info dumping sort of thing. It's more of a, if the questions arise, I'll fill in the gaps.
We appreciate it a lot, Aera.
So,
yeah.
Calaparis offers to bring you up to at least the landing.
Ooh, that would be very impressive. Autumn, what are you doing?
It's like, as long
What
as
are
you
you
play
doing,
So,
Hail.
follow-up question.
Sure.
They're twitchy.
They don't like outsiders. Don't mention the air elementals or anything like that.
So, will they shoot on sight?
No. At least not when I was there.
Well, when you left, did you leave on good terms with them?
Yeah.
Oh, great terms.
Yeah.
That's kind of a foreign thing to most of us.
Oh. I mean, I was basically like, look, well, I suppose some people were a little bitter that I left, I was able to see the future there for a while. So maybe they were a little bitter that I left, but if they were, they didn't say anything to me. I'm not the best at picking up on that sort of thing.
I look at Vernon and I say, between the two of us, we're going to learn how this whole persistent relationship thing works.
Yes, not.
I was basically like,
experience with it.
look, I have to get out of here. There's a horde of undead amassing on the mainland. I've never been there, but it's scary as shit, and I think you'll probably do all right without me, and maybe the mainland won't. It was sort of the deal, and they were like, okay, go ahead, find your destiny, whatever.
What did you do about the undead?
We murdered the shit out of most of them, and then we ended up spawning a new set, so... You don't need to tell them that part, though.
Right.
Is that one of those self-fulfilling prophecies I keep hearing about?
Also, no. This was some idiots in a bag of beans, and
I believe it would behoove us to not mention.
I'll have you know the bag of beans.
Also, if you could not tell them about that time that I went and started amassing lots of gold, or
like you have right now.
No, we don't have a lot of gold anymore. There was this quarterstaff that was making me greedy. I don't want to talk about it, and don't tell them about my alcohol problems, please. Just don't.
What alcohol problems?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Mum's the word.
I did see what you did there. Gosh.
Wait, I don't know anything about Aera's alcohol problems.
Look at me.
Go.
I've got a thinking cap on, and now I'm super intelligent.
Yes, actually I am.
I hate you so much.
That was incredibly Birmingham.
I can't hear or see Kyle. I'm reconnecting.
So did he, so.
That's been an issue for me for a while.
All the alcohol she's been drinking all the time.
Can anyone see or hear me?
Yeah, I can
hear you.
Okay, so I don't know if
I'm gonna try to
if she can
reconnect
hear,
again.
if she heard any or read my questions.
So, Katie,
Yeah.
Kyle's been trying to ask you questions, but you can't hear him.
I'm so sorry.
he-
I had
he
no
hasn't- he
idea.
I posted them, but she hasn't acknowledged them either.
Yeah, so you should scroll. There's 2 questions, I think.
Yeah, I had do you have any idea who you need to talk to? And I answered that one.
And then, then I asked if she
was
had
there
pissed off
another one in
anybody.
the Discord?
I just asked if she could think of anybody that she pissed off.
Okay.
She did answer that one. She said that there was no one.
Yeah, no, I did talk about my mentor, and said that we could probably talk to my mentor. He would probably know what was going on. The elders might not give you an audience, but he will.
So let's not keep you waiting.
Yeah. All right. So you go up top, and there are a series of huts and things like that, and they're empty.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh no!
Hello?
You scour this place. The huts are empty. The fire pits are empty.
Does it look like they left in a hurry, or very carefully packed all their things and left, or?
It doesn't look like they left in a hurry. It looks like things were packed up, and left.
What?
I want to.
Anything broken?
Yeah.
Like they were invaded, or does it?
Yeah, is there evidence of any struggle?
No.
I want to detect magic,
what?
seeing if I could
Rev,
find transmutation magic for teleportation.
Does your family migrate?
But this is the village proper. The monastery is off a little bit.
So I
I'm
want
gonna
to
go to the monastery.
take a look and see if there was how long have things been packed up.
It looks like it's make an investigation.
Plus 14.
It's been a while.
Okay. I'm gonna try and keep up with Tic Tac, but I cannot move at Tic Tac speeds.
Yeah. So
I'm rushing to the monastery at top speed.
So you make it to the monastery. So the way that the monastery is it's like you go to the top of this big spire, and then you go down into it, and it's basically, if you've seen the Southern Air Temple,
yes!
where everything was built into the mountain.
Yeah.
That's the monastery. And when you get in there, you see something very strange. You see a blue Dragonborn in like full plate, big shield, big sword.
I'm controlling Mavarax, I guess.
What
Does Mavarax
the
recognize him?
fuck are you doing here?
Hold on.
When he
You
arrives.
also see a silver Dragonborn. And you see this guy.
What guy?
What guy?
We're nowhere.
We're on
We're
the world map.
We're on
yeah.
the map right now.
Oh,
Oh.
Ah!
Aera's master.
Hey.
Does it? Okay, so we see
And
them.
the silver Dragonborn is dressed in these very simple robes, and he seems to be sitting in front of the Aarakocra,
Okay.
and listening he's sitting very rigid and straight, and the Aarakocra's kind of like walking around him. He's using a walking cane, and occasionally he'll jab him and make him sit up a little bit straighter.
Oh,
And he
Aera,
goes,
Aera, do you know
"Good form. That's how we start. Show me your breath." And he breathes in and breathes out, and he seems to be kind of meditating. He goes, "Good."
excuse me, master. I didn't know you were having a
And
session.
he drops his clatters to the ground oh, Aera.
Where is everyone?
Oh. Hello. Aera, you're gonna want to sit down for this one.
Alright. Sit down with
And he
these
he sits lotus style.
shiny types.
Not long after you left, we found a portal
Another,
back to the elemental plane of air.
another one?
I elected to stay and watch it, and everyone else elected to leave.
Oh shit. I had no idea. I was off doing all sorts of other things.
We tried to send letters to you, but they can never seem to quite catch up with you at the right time.
Sorry. I tried to send a letter here and I never heard back, and I thought it was... Well, see, we were missing
He
for
pulls
a
it out
year
of his
and-
yeah. Got that?
Shit. Is everyone alright? My family, are they okay?
They're fine. They're fine. Don't worry. It's just the portal. After everyone went back, a couple of days, maybe a week or so, it went back to being dormant. So I'm sitting here watching it. And then, doing my thing. Being the guy I am, and well, these two showed up, and he points to the two Dragonborn.
Okay.
The blue Dragonborn man.
Whose flag are you flying under?
Mavarax instantly recognizes this guy as a friend. They trained as paladins together.
Oh, thank gods.
And the other guy, so that's Grove, and then this guy, Jareth, actually sporting, now that you look at him again, you notice that he has this big pair of silvery wings.
That's neat. Sorry for snapping at you. We heard some things about invading people from the larger island, and I was very concerned that they were desecrating the monastery. My bad.
That's okay. It happens. And Jareth is actually a childhood so they get nice and chummy. They start hugging it out. They're.
Yeah, I happen to be a good friend of Seven's. Also, please don't shoot me with anything.
Aera, you get a happy ending.
Yay.
I mean,
Ending?
where did they relocate to?
Back to the elemental plane of air.
Oh.
Don't worry, sweetie. You'll find a way back. And in the meantime, I see you've gotten your Stormbringer pieces there.
Yeah. How did you know about these?
And then he actually reaches into his robes and pulls out a set and wraps up his hands.
Oh shit, man! Stormbringer buddies!
I take it you haven't quite learned how to use them yet?
Nope! I have no idea what I'm doing!
Well then, and then he assumes a battle stance.
Fight!
Taking several steps back.
Yep.
Is he not allowing us to approach the portal at all, or?
The portal's sequestered off somewhere. I will be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
Because I want to examine the portal.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get a beer. Oh man, you guys! Oh man!
Not everyone's dead. She's not the last airbender.
Yes.
I just need So the quest is on for a tuning fork that's attuned to the elemental plane of air.
Yeah, that's part one of my grand plan.
Aera is,
Part 2 is the plane shift spell.
I have that.
Okay. So I don't need to pick it up.
Yep.
So I'll be right back.
Can you get me one of the summer ales as well? The summer ale? Yeah. Oh, thank you.
What am I gonna do? How am I gonna fix this?
I realized you
I
guys
am
were
coming
the
through on
witch
Discord,
hunt,
right?
so I was gonna
Yeah.
say that one in case
Or
you wanted it.
wait, on Discord?
Did I just not big on saying
No.
My
that?
circle just isn't lighting up. But
Oh,
you're hearing me, even though. Anyway. Do you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Self on roll 20.
Interesting. So yeah, I kind of want to just have Illianor touch the portal.
Hi, Adam. She's a kitty.
See if you can't figure out the machinations behind it.
This is an observation. Yes, she is.
Is that the right word?
She's a big-
Machinations.
Machinations.
Okay.
Machinations?
I've heard of
Yeah,
it.
no, that's the
Yeah.
wrong word. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I just came back to asking if that was pronounced correctly, and I was like,
I'm
no,
gonna make more noodles because that was not nearly enough.
noodles.
Yeah, no.
I think
Yes, I
might make
want to discover the portal
Right.
plot.
If you're done, River would have used his bonus action to pull his ocean, and then he would have just held his hand like a solid like
Regeneration.
second.
Kyle, I can hear you again.
Yeah, you cut in and
Somehow
out.
I'm coming through.
I am really sorry for speaking over you. I had no idea you were talking.
Get that
I
mic
thought
closer
you-
to your face.
I thought you were muted for some reason or something like that, like your dogs were making noise. I did not mean to speak over you. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything he's saying right now.
Oh,
Project your voice, come on.
In apologizing, I did it again.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Let's go into your settings and see if you can like turn up your mic sensitivity or something. I don't know.
Is it getting noise gated?
It might be. How the fuck do you find that? Voice and video. Yeah, go there and like adjust the noise gate.
Okay. So,
Did you go to bed, nigger, Morty? Oh,
so
you'll be able to hear me.
he adopts a stance. You adopt a stance.
We're getting ready to start hitting each other.
The question is, who takes the first swing?
how do we
Well,
determine that?
I've got
I mean,
DC
the way it
17.
works is you
Yeah.
two can sit there for a good 10 minutes and neither of you and just waiting for an opening.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Be the aggressor.
yeah, Aera's real excited. I'll try to take the first swing
Go for it.
But if you got Sanctuary up, why would you take the first swing?
because
Armor
we
class,
both got Sanctuary up.
25.
Oh.
So I guess I need to make a. Do I need to make a Wisdom save for Sanctuary, or is he not?
Yeah,
Is it?
yours will
Is
end.
it not up? Well, because he
Wisdom
was training. Okay, make a Wisdom save. Yeah, but like, Aera's excited. So. Just so Aera sort of like she starts. She goes.
Yeah,
Trying and failing to make the Wisdom save for the Sanctuary.
you fail.
Ugh.
You can't quite bring yourself to punch him.
Can't fight
This time, try again.
Can't fight you.
He's like, oh, that's not how you do it. He smacks your hand out of the way. And he holds out his hand, and this metallic spear just shink.
That was cool as shit.
That's a hit. That's a hit. And he's gonna flurry. So that's a hit. Or that's a miss, and that's a hit.
Hey guys, this is how training usually goes.
Alright, so let's see.
Aarakocra beats
19, 14 piercing, 5 lightning.
Okay, I do have resistance to lightning. I still had it set from the clockwork thing, and I didn't see a reason to reset it.
And
So
seeing that, 16 piercing, 1 thundering.
okay,
Make a with the first and of course with the unarmed,
yeah.
11 slashing and 4 thundering, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You pass. Make another one.
All right. Stunning strikes. Nope.
You fail. You are stunned.
All right, so that was 17, 17, 15? 49
Yes.
damage.
16, 17, and 15.
16, 17, and 15.
15,
Okay.
16, 17.
All right, so 48 damage.
Yep.
And I'm stunned. Okay, cool. So that's the temporary gun. I'm done. Excuse me.
And then with the last attack, he like does something different and pulls away. and then he starts kind of doing, like he's pulling at something, and then I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy!
Oh no.
So,
Did he quivering palm me?
You dropped to 0 hit points.
He quivering palmed me. I'm down.
so I'm gonna rush up.
I'm just like, hey guys, this is how training
before
usually
you can
goes,
even
and
do
then I just
anything,
collapse.
And just sends you a burst of healing energy.
Again.
How much did I heal up?
51 hit points.
Nice!
And then he, like, flies back about a good 30 feet, and he readies his hands and punches. And you're like, what in the hell is he? And then it hits you. Literally, a wave of sonic energy hits you.
Yes, I love this technique.
For 15 slashing and 6 lightning and 6 thunder.
Oh my god.
What? What?
Aera's like standing and like swaying a little on the spot, like.
Aera, are you alright?
Bet you can't do that, can ya?
No, I can't. That was the coolest shit I've ever seen. How'd you do that?
Well, let me show you. And he spends the rest of the day kind of teaching you how to further manipulate your ki. So now you can make 2 attacks at a range.
Oh my god.
And it's either a lightning or a thunder. And I actually misspoke there. It's not technically 15 slashing and 6 thundering. It was just 21 thunder.
Okay.
So, like, basically it's the way of the Sun Soul, like with the radiant bolts, except it's with thunder and lightning.
Okay. What are the? I'm just gonna add an attack. So it's a ranged attack. So that's with Dex.
And it goes up to 30 feet?
Okay, 30 feet. And,
And I don't believe it goes beyond that.
Alright, what are the dice rolls for that?
It's just your... It's just as if you were doing an actual...
Cool.
Unarmed strike.
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah,
Okay.
now you have...
Ranged
those are
attacks.
for her.
Ranged attacks. Is there a name for this? Can I name it something awesome?
An airstrike.
Airstrike.
Calling in an airstrike.
Calling in an airstrike.
Are those ranged attacks for her normal attack
Alright.
action then?
Yeah, so it'd be like your
Nice.
normal attack action. And then if you spend a key point, you can flurry with it.
Nice.
It's like boom, 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 boom. So you spend either like...
Go away.
You spend
Go away.
you do like 2, it's either like this, just basically it's like that shadow boxing, like air punch, or it's an arc of lightning. And you want to know something really funny about the whole 8 trigrams thing? It's an actual martial arts technique.
Yeah.
It is a subsect of Tai Chi. It is also known as circle walking, also known as airbending.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because it involves a lot of basically coiling and uncoiling.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
We
The
all
excitement is in
thought-
character, but it's also out of character.
we all thought that the Fire Nation had attacked.
I even put it in chat.
And originally, that was what the fuck was gonna happen,
Oh my
and
God.
you were gonna roll up on a bunch of Dragonborns just raiding this place, and
That's
then
what I
the two
said.
that are here
Fighting.
would recognize Mavarax and turn on their allies.
Well, I'm glad that whatever happened meant that was not what happened. Oh,
And we're gonna do a couple more things, and then the session will be over.
Okay.
So you sit and talk for a while with Jareth
We are
and
having
Grove,
brunch.
and they actually inform you that they talk to you a lot about the Count of Cornin and these sorts of things. They also talk a lot about what is called the Council of Elders. So the way things work, there are 5 major Dragonborn clans, and each of them sends a representative to act as an elder.
Okay.
And then the elders as a group pick a king or a queen to act on behalf of Cornin in both foreign affairs and to kind of act as interest for the people in general. There's an issue, though, and they act as a check and balance for each other. There's an issue, though, in that 3 of the members have recently gone missing. And the other 2, have stepped down, actually, due to family members leaving or disappearing as well. Leaving the king with essentially unchecked power.
Mm.
That being Mavarax, Xavier, Hadar, the 6th.
Mm.
But to hear the people of Cornin tell it, he's actually been a great leader in the time. With all these people going missing,
We
and
have had great prosperity here in Corin.
he's actually stepped up and basically said, listen, you should all focus on your families and each other. I will make sure that things are running smoothly. And he's gone out. He's actually done some really great things for Cornin. He's been pushing to expand into other territories and really let the other members, other countries know that they're a young nation, but they are a nation of strong and proud people. Do you tell them about sieging the city?
That's a decision that I will leave to
7.
Zeus.
Because I will tell you right now, if you tell them about it, which Mavarax probably would, they are going to shoot that idea down.
But we'll leave it to Zeus to decide whether or not 7 tells them. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
They actually tossed the idea out of just going in as diplomats.
Mhm.
Because if you really think about it, this is basically like the return of the prodigal son here.
Yeah.
Without his scroll of pedigree.
But we will
Carrying the shield of Bahamut.
With radiant platinum scales.
but we'll let Zeus make the decisions. All
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. But...
Cut away real quick. Specifically, I have a question for Kyle.
Oh, shit. I can't.
What's
see
Throkk
or
doing
hear
in the meantime?
Kyle.
try reconnecting.
I've done that like 3 times.
Oh,
In River's Keep, he'd probably be working with Richter.
Not in River's Keep.
Hold on, wait. I can't hear Kyle, and I've tried reconnecting
Kyle?
a bunch of times.
Kyle, can you try
I don't know
reconnecting?
what's going
Alright, we'll save that actually for next time.
No.
Don't-
I've tried reconnecting about 20 times, and every time I reconnect, Katie goes away, and then Rain never comes back.
Do we wanna text Zeus and see what he says?
Zeus is out cold.
Yeah, he's out cold.
Because Zeus might.
Am I coming through on Discord for you too?
I don't know. I muted you
I
on
don't know where they
Discord.
went. I don't know where they went either.
Or you're muted on Discord.
Oh, for a second I saw you.
Damn it, he showed up and then I went away.
Kyle, you need to get your PC checked out, man.
Yeah, you really do.
I mean, the thing
I
is,
saw him for like 2
years
seconds,
old,
and then it
so-
was gone again.
Yeah, I can't see Vernon, but I can see him. I can see
Hmm.
him. He's
So-
sitting over there for me.
I guess there's not really much else that we can do.
Yeah.
So, I do want to go.
Now I can see him.
I do want to
Katie,
examine
go
the
over to
portal.
Wait, give him his.
Oh.
Give him,
No! We just don't.
no, just give it a sec. Like, let him load.
I'm not reconnecting.
And Mike isn't connected for me though either.
Well, yeah.
Please, fuck with the portal.
Yay!
I'm not going to fuck with the portal. I'm going to join him.
All I wanted to do was look to see what it was. If
I
it was
want-
a
yeah.
dim oval or an empty space between pillars.
It's like this swirling,
Ah,
Hey!
do we want to answer your
thin,
question,
wispy
Mike?
mass.
Throkk is currently pacing. If you want the answer to that question,
Because Grace is
Angrily-
off doing her
ang-
thing,
and just pacing.
holding the baby.
Oh.
Because Grace is off doing her thing. So Illianor, Arranis, and River are checking out the portal.
Yes.
I'd like to check it out too.
I'm
Okay.
staying far away from that thing.
There is enough arcane knowledge here to see what's wrong, at the very least,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and perhaps fix it, and then they can go home when they're ready.
Yeah.
Alright,
So-
everyone make an Arcana check.
What the fuck?
So is it like inert? I put out my hand. Does it like feel like there's any sort of suction or anything like that, or?
Not initially, no. There's no real like suction, but like you get the feeling that the longer you hold your hand in there,
Mm-hmm.
the more likely something is to happen.
Oh, so like when I put there's not like a force or anything when I put my hand up against it. My hand just goes through it.
Yeah, but if you keep your hand there, you start to feel something.
Okay, and I look over. Does my hand like appear on the other side, or has it gone actually into the portal?
It's on the other side.
Okay. Interesting.
I wouldn't screw with that thing if I were you.
That's fine.
This is fine.
So anyone who's trying to work with it, make an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Okay, so I got a 7.
I got a 27.
18.
15.
Oh god.
Who rolled for a dark? Or who rolled for 7?
I don't see any of those rolls. I'm refreshing real quick.
Okay.
Ha! I get to roll again. That's what that means, right?
Let's see. How can I kill you guys?
Please,
Ancient Typhoon Air Elemental.
please send us to a random plane. I dare you. It's all part of my brilliant plan.
While he's looking up ways to kill us, including lore and like actual history and whatnot, is so much fun. Into lore, like Mike's character in my game really wanted a bird friend, and Zeus's character is a Raven Queen Hexblade
Nice.
Nice.
So I created a tally system between him and her, and he had to spend some of his incredibly difficultly earned points to give him a raven friend. Well, not friend. He's there. He doesn't want to be there.
Oh,
His
no
name
way.
is Hugin.
Hugin.
He's
Good.
jet black, and his counterpart Moonin is hanging out with the Raven
course.
Queen, and
Yes!
she's Snow White.
Yes! Good.
Oh my god.
Good. Good. Very good. Very good.
There we go. Yes,
My-
half back.
I am not touching the reconnect button.
No.
Mm-mm.
I only have a black square for Mike.
It's okay, he's in the
Better than
Discord.
me.
He still can't hear me though.
Oh,
My
shit.
If I can't see him, I don't think
clearly
he can hear
drunk
me.
off their ass.
No. Nice.
Again.
Time to click the reconnect button,
Mika?
Zach.
Mika's playing Final Fantasy on the couch behind me.
Oh, okay.
I made it
15.
Hi, Mika.
incredibly worse.
They all say hi.
Hello.
I take it Mika is your significant other.
Yes.
I was actually friends with her
Aha.
and with Jim before they ever met.
In that really
And then-
small world kind of thing.
Yeah, it's great. I was just like, you're both wonderful people. I'm so happy for you.
Yes, we're very happy.
Wild.
It's very sweet.
Aww.
All right. You don't manage to get the portal going, which is good because I had an Elder Tempest in mind.
Thank God.
We weren't trying to get it going. We were trying to diagnose the problem.
Don't F with that
It's
thing.
just it
Well, have you
doesn't
tried
have
turning it
enough.
off and on again?
I need to watch my language around my superior. I can't speak as strongly as I'd like to. Stop.
It doesn't have quite enough oomph. Basically, it's near one of the ley lines,
Mhm.
but it's just off enough
Ah.
that it only gets radiant energy from it.
Mm.
So what I'm hearing is
So-
we need to cause a tectonic shift to align this correctly.
What I'm hearing is I need to hold the edge of the portal
Not
and cast a guiding bolt
the
for the ley line.
monastery. Not in the monastery.
We're not going
Find
I
another
was-
one.
I was attempting humor. Did I succeed?
No.
I thought
I
it
have
was very
failed.
funny.
Once again.
Shut up, Bington.
Mike, did you get my my message?
Fucking Birdman
Not that.
teaching.
I sent you a whisper. Just that's all we talked about.
Yeah. Yeah. Grace is off doing the do.
Oh, that thing.
do
Okay.
do.
Okay. Yep.
Grace is off making her fingers
She's
walk
off
on the
being
screen.
Grace, and
I
think-
Buck is pacing angrily and worriedly,
I
full of worry.
one other thing I should mention is that they talk about, oh yeah, you'd probably be welcomed. I mean, they already welcomed some of your friends.
Some of our friends.
What?
Hmm.
Yeah, big green guy, tiefling, girl with the blonde hair,
Brown
two
hair.
of them actually.
Did they take our friends?
I've got a message spell I'm going to use.
Sending.
Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah,
Oh.
Third level.
Oh, okay.
Whichever one consumes the spell slot. I don't care what it's called.
He's
And
finally gotten to that level. I'm proud of you, Jim.
Um,
I cast a
And then-
message, and it gets to somebody. I
and
need to.
I'm going to say, just checking in. How is everything?
You're not
and you
captured,
basically
are
get
you?
back the arcane equivalent of doo doo doo. We're sorry, but the number you are trying to reach cannot be
Yeah.
reached at this point.
Uh,
Please try again.
I have,
We're sorry.
Wait. Make an insight roll. You're not sure whether that's because she's dead or because there's magical interference.
I'm going to grab Illianor,
Yes.
You have scrying, right?
Yes.
Here's a picture.
Okay.
Here's a lock of hair. Here's some social security number and a birth certificate.
Show us your birth certificate.
I actually
And 2
do
pieces
have a
of
lock
mail.
of hair.
You're a creep.
You do. That's canon.
That's unfortunate.
From the ring.
Alright. Just give me time to re-prepare my spell list, and I can get scrying
So
activated.
you place down a
Also
nice
met Throkk
pool,
once before.
pool of water. You fill it up.
Oh no, I have a crystal ball.
Oh yeah, you take out your crystal ball.
Oh, that's neat.
Thank you.
No, not the TV ad
Shiny.
crystal ball. He got a real one.
No, it's shiny. I like it.
Be like David Bowie and play.
It's a T-bone. It's a T-bone.
So you attempt to cast scrying and you get back this like static.
Something's
essentially.
warded against this.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good. So
I'm going to scramble back to the Dragonborn.
I guess I'll follow him. Arranis, are you okay?
I'm going to start with a accurate description. Does that sound correct? And I suppose I'm going to include Throkk in that as well.
He can handle himself.
Yeah, last time we were there, sounds about right.
Guests?
Yeah, they were
Or-
staying at the Royal Palace.
Insight check. Sorry. I just realized I had to push the button.
Yeah, he's telling you the truth.
So I know that he thinks that he's telling the truth. I want to specify what that means. Because we've just reestablished Arranis' paranoia.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought character development got rid of that.
It's going to be all day with him.
This is a level above.
Let's see, I won't need that.
I
just want you to know, I was talking with Kyle and I said, hey, if Throkk got a letter from Mavarax saying, hey, we conquered Coronin and I wanted my brother to be here to celebrate my coronation, would you come and bring Grace and Brack and everyone?
You motherfucker got sick. Damn it.
And he's like, yeah, I'd bring like Maria and Rapunzel and everyone.
So we can't siege the castle because they're gonna kill our friends.
What?
And it was
Squeeze it a
all
little bit harder.
No.
I have access to 7th level magics. This town will be destroyed.
But again, you've got to remember, they were officially invited. And they are representatives of Railden.
Are they representatives of? Yeah,
yes,
they are.
they're representatives of what Coronin would like to do to Railden.
Anywhere you go, as a knight of Railden,
There's a lady that is
She
capable
was entitled.
by marriage, or to be married.
Hasn't
got clout.
happened yet.
and betrothed. Yes, the betrothed lady.
Well, she's been acting as interim for a year now. She's got clout.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Make a history check
I don't
with
want-
advantage
So,
because
want
this
to.
has to do with nobility. Unless you are actively aggressive, he is not going to harm her.
Good.
If you are actively aggressive, that is technically grounds for war.
This is why you never accept a noble title.
Shit.
7. 7.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We need to go be diplomatic.
We're gonna diplomacy the shit out of them.
That's your jurisdiction.
Your diplomatic will probably be a duel to the death with your father.
No Agni Kai. No Agni Kai.
Agni Kai! Agni Kai! Agni Kai!
At the very least,
66 of various damage types. Go, breath weapons.
at the very least, we need to keep things busy for about a minute for me to be able to, teleport us out.
Give me a second.
Assuming you can teleport.
I'm doing
Assuming I
something
can.
for. I was gonna do something for. Are you gonna be able to do that if he can't look in?
It's possible that they're running a thing that could prevent teleportation. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. It's what's on my hut, actually, except for in that one area where I have my circle.
That area is heavily alarmed.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is.
Is there a spot? Is there a circle there? Is there an existing circle there?
In my hut?
Not well,
Would-
yes,
Yes.
your hut, but 7
Would
in
7 know
the
that?
palace.
I don't know that. As not knowing his entire, like, if he has secret info, I don't know that he would know, because doesn't it say in his backstory that like magic is
Banned in his family.
banned in his family?
If you actually look now, you go over to people you know, and you go under unsure. The Council of Elders.
I was gonna say, I see a lot of names that I can control.
Aladar.
All of these are character sheets that we have a control
Dala.
over, not just visual of.
All right, so
Yeah.
so what we do is we just have them all surrender, right? Yeah.
No. We're gonna do the the demon fight from out of the abyss, except it's these.
What is that?
You know, I've actually used the one for man. I've actually used that for a Dragonborn in the past.
Oh, there was a
Bless
sorcerer.
you.
So, we rescue the 5 fairies,
Baby.
and then we save the princess. Wait, middle step. We kill Ganon, and then we save the princess.
Yep.
What?
See, you joke. But
But
one
that's
of the people
exactly
that
what's
is,
happening.
but one of the people that's gone missing
Is the general?
is Mavarax's old fling. Well, she's not really.
Yeah, so...
She's not really missing. They tell you that soon after Mavarax left, she fell into a deep sleep and has yet to awaken.
Ah,
Oh my
Fucking
god.
Link's
Romeo and
Adventure.
Juliet.
Fucking Link's Adventure, Zelda 2.
Caroline's over.
Can I write fucking political intrigue or what?
I don't know. We'll figure that out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Who's Ganon?
Oh god.
Oh my god. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hyped are you for the next game?
10.
I have so many spells to
Let's
prepare.
go kill some
Are you so scared?
2 thumbs, way up.
Oh yeah, your friends.
One of them
Yeah,
for
the
me,
two
right?
blonde ones, the big green guy with the kid, and then the red chick.
Gosh.
No.
Oh boy.
So,
Oops.
You have to give it to me though. I did, in full fairness, ask him how would Throkk respond.
Oh yeah, no, Throkk would totally.
Yeah. Sounds legit.
Now, here's my thought on this.
2 of
The letter could have simply been signed Mavarax.
And that would have been accurate.
And that would have been accurate with my intelligence of 12. That would have been accurate.
Yeah. Well, it was signed by Mavarax.
It's gotta be him.
I trust Mavarax.
Yeah, we all trust Mavarax.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm really excited about the airbending.
I'm just sad Zeus wasn't here for that part.
So,
because
am I gonna be controlling Throkk
we've been
next
building
time,
up to this
by any chance? Or
literally
am I
the
gonna be
entire
doing all
campaign.
river?
Say it again.
Is there a chance I'll be controlling Throkk next time, or will it be all river still?
It depends on how things go.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I want to steal the hat or
Nope.
get it spelled.
So,
I'm a little sad though that Zeus wasn't able to get to see this because we literally have been building this up for the entire campaign.
don't worry. We can do this again. We can
Yeah.
do this part again. And I will be just as upset. It will be okay.
Jim, I'd like to formally apologize.
No, you don't have to
And you led the
apologize.
fucking session with, remember that time that Jim went out of his way to make sure the backstory was going to be kosher?
No, but this time it wasn't your backstory that was the issue.
I'm not. My next character is not going to have any fucking relationship. He's
Okay.
gonna.
Why do you
You're gonna
think...
throw a love. You're gonna throw a love interest at me, and I'm gonna reply with a fireball.
And then you know
I
what's
didn't
gonna
say how
happen?
made
cute
my
the girl
character
was.
for
I
your
said I
game the
cast
way I did.
fireball.
It was gonna be a love triangle, and the former lover is jaded and is gonna come after you.
That's what the fireball's for. A multi-purpose spell.
We kill one
Didn't
person
that,
in the
like,
middle of it.
kind of, sort of already happen, except instead of being jaded, she got turned into a fucking vampire in this game?
That also happens.
I'm so sorry, Jim. I'm so
my God.
sorry. Wait until Mavarax actually, like, when you guys, oh my god, I'm so excited for this. Literally, been building up to this since the beginning of the campaign.
Also, Kyle, I haven't killed anyone. I haven't killed anyone's family yet.
Oh, no. But I just mean for Ren in his backstory.
Right.
I didn't ask how cute the girl was, I said I cast Fireball!
Yeah, I can
Depending
see
on the
that.
level, that can be replaced with Disintegrate.
Would a 6th level fireball do more damage? No, because you got the static 40. Never mind.
Oh god.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing Urk was the person that Brownbeard said I should meet.
Yes.
Does he have, just sort of out of character, because I know we're basically done here, does he have any more of those cool appearing quarterstaffs?
No.
Is he
Okay.
willing to part with his?
No, I would never ask that of him.
We can make him part with it.
No!
As he quivering palms the entire party.
Yeah! That was so cool, by the way. I was just getting my tail handed to me.
You
has
didn't even lay a
never been
finger
more
on him.
entertaining.
You didn't
I
even
did
get
not
a
lay a
chance.
finger on him.
Here's like, let me show you how it's done. Bring you back to life, jump up, boom, boom. Oh god.
That was great. That was great.
Next session's in 2 weeks, guys.
Yay!
Don't despair.
Oh shit, I almost dropped my wand.
All right, yeah, I think I'll probably start putting my backup character together, just in case.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I got some work to do tonight, so I gotta head out here.
Bye, bye.
Have a lovely evening, and
Have a
thank
good
you.
night, everyone.
Bye.
I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Jesus, that was